I did everything wrong in my career. Yes, a bit dramatic. I know. Context, I'm a vice president at a multinational company. I've been in the same company for 7 years. I've got my final year upcoming in 2027, and then I'm going to leave. The biggest things that I regret not looking for when I was looking for a job was a compensation package that offered me some equity. And I feel like equity is such a slept on, such an underrated wealth building asset and component of your base salary, or rather your compensation package, that we don't really get education on. Explain briefly. Normally, of course, most positions have a base salary, which is obviously what is advertised and what you get paid for, regardless rain or shine. And then a lot of roles, especially those roles, commercial roles, any role where you have some sort of client relationship, will have a commission element to it or a bonus. For the most part, I mean, still until now, I've always had a base salary and then a bonus compensation, which used to be monthly when I was an associate, moved to quarterly when I was a manager, and now as a VP is yearly, which is all great and amazing, and I'm very happy with that. However, one element that most younger companies, and sometimes also big corporations, will give you stocks in the company, is exactly this: equity in the company itself. That normally takes the form of either a stock options if it's a listed company, but for the other end of the spectrum, so if we're looking at startups, scale-ups, etc., founders will actually give you equity in the company itself. So these are private companies, but as an early stage joiner of these companies, you get a piece of the company. And that is, now that I'm a bit older, I'm 30, that is such an enticing proposition to me, and definitely something that I want to be looking for in my next career, in my next company. Because think about it, if your buy-in to the company that you work for is a certain level, when you have a base and a bonus, imagine how much more you would care if you actually had a stake of the company, right? It's insane. And actually, there's so many stories about people at my current company that got in, fairly early. My company was founded in 2008, so people that joined in 2008, 9, 10 even, and got equity packages that, maybe it's like a 1% or 0.5%. These are very normal stakes to offer to early employees. But when the company grows, to certain levels of success, that can really snowball massively, and people have made fortunes. So yeah, definitely think about this. Did you know about equity as a part of the compensation scheme? And do you have some in your company? Let me know in the comments. I will be very, very curious to hear your experience with that.